Very solid game, obviously. And what'd you like about what you saw?
I thought the guys just really, stuck to the game plan, stuck to some, simple fundamentals. Both ends, I like the pace that they played at. Um, and they supported each other. We supported each other defensively for pretty much 60 minutes. I thought that was terrific. And when that happens, I was telling somebody else, it just allows your offense to just play like a little more free. Take a couple more risks. It's. I think that focus honestly comes a lot from just the type of team that UMass is. They got some really talented players on both ends of the field. They got an incredible goalie. Their face-off guy is awesome and super fast and dynamic. So they bring out the best in you. To be honest. So I credit our guys for just being ready to play, being focused, and just executing the game plan.
Dalton was rewarded today as the outstanding offensive player in the league, and you showed it tonight. Share your thoughts on his semifinal game.
Dalton's an All-American attackman. We probably need to brag about him more, but he's anybody that knows him, has played with him, played against him, knows what he's capable of. So I think he's a legitimate All-American type player. He's just a super hard worker. I would imagine if you talk to him, he talked about the defense and how the defense kept getting him the ball, or talked about how, his teammates set him up. So he's a great captain. He's a great player. He plays his heart out. We're really blessed to have him in our program. He's a big part of just our culture and who we are.
It's odd to say you'll reunite with somebody in an inaugural championship game, but you're reuniting with a team that you have a history with, especially in championship games. Your thoughts on High Point and getting back together with the Panthers?
We just, those guys play super hard. I watched a little bit of game one. And you just knew like they were never going to go away. St. Joe's goes up 5-1, and they battle back. And I'm just thinking to myself that's what they do. They play hard. They're passionate. They're unselfish. Then they go maybe down 10-5 at halftime, and you can just sense it. They've got good players, good coaches. They had a great game plan, I thought, and they executed it, incredibly well. So but just most importantly, the culture of that program, you just know you're going to get 110% effort from every one of those guys. So, I think. There's a lot of similarities between our two programs. That's probably why we, continue to, see each other, year in and year out. We just, we got to do our thing, play our game, and, see what happens.
Hey, good start tonight, and obviously that was part of it. Can you talk about the beginning of the game and how things developed?
Today's one of the toughest days to play. Sitting around all day, I couldn't stop. I was just so anxious, just like waiting. It felt like time was in slow motion. So I think that helped, just like in the locker room, just like we were all energy was built up. We were just excited to play, and we got out here and kind of showed on the field. I think there's a little too much excitement in those first couple minutes, couple unforced plays, but we definitely settled in and just played our game.
Just say a word or two about the defense, especially it seemed to set the tone early, and Jake had a good game early. It just seemed to develop that way.
Yeah, one of the things Coach just said was the defense set the tone for the offense. And it couldn't have been more than true. And those guys, nothing motivates us more than those guys making stops, getting plays, pushing transition. You get a couple easy ones, and it just makes we're just flowing and makes playing offense a lot easier.
This program has a history with High Point from back in 2014. I wonder what you think about Saturday's matchup here, where you played very well.
Yeah, I'll be honest. We weren't supposed to do, but it was hard keeping an eye off that first game. Just the rivalry that we've created with them. It's something special to be a part of. And there's nothing like playing in a game like this, championship against those guys. it's what you come to Richmond to do. Seriously is, and couldn't be looking forward to it more.
The defense sort of setting the tone early. Did you feel that way?
Yeah, I think our group down there really strives on playing with speed and forcing the team that we're playing against to play at a greater pace of play. Coach Richards has been hammering that into us since back in August. So that was really just a byproduct of what we've been working on all year, and it was great to see it start right from the get-go there. It was awesome.
Dalton got rewarded today with the Offensive Player of the Year award and showed it tonight. What makes him so difficult to handle?
He's just an incredible person, player, everything on and off the field, in the classroom, wherever he is, whatever Dalton's doing, he's doing it best. And he's an unbelievable leader for our program. And I'm so lucky to call him a brother and a friend. And I think it just goes back to iron sharpens iron. I definitely wouldn't be the player I am today if I wasn't going against him the past 4 years.
Do you have any strong feelings about High Point in terms of this year's game or previous year's games in the rivalry?
No, just all professional, all moving forward. Just focus on us, not focus on them. Do what we do best, and again, it'll take care of itself.
That was probably High Point's best game of the year. This is one of the Spiders' better games of the year. Just talk about the two teams meeting again. You won the regular season matchup, but that doesn't matter.
No, not at all. I've been a part of this program for 5 years. We've beat them in the regular season before and ended up losing in the conference tournament. So we're going to make sure that everyone in that locker room understands what needs to get done in order to make us successful in the next couple days. And just focus on us, like I said.